So, is your headlamp level control all over the place? That when you move the control to raise or lower the dipped headlights, that they seem to have a bit of a mind of their own, sometimes going up, sometimes going down, ending up in different positions. Well, there was that situation on this car, and it's quite easy to fix, and I'll show you how to do it now. First, you have to take off this little control switch. This one out first. There we go. This is a switch variable resistance, and the contacts in the switch can become very intermittent and resulting in a different reading to the control unit. So as a result, the headlights go all over the place in terms of up and down. So the reason we take out that mirror control switch is so we can undo this screw at the back. So we undo that, then we can take out this little small switch panel, and then we can dismantle the headlamp leveling switch. So that's the screw taken out. Then this whole section should come out. Pull off the switch underneath. There's little tabs here that release the switch from its holder. Oh, by the way, before we do that, we'll just prise off the knob on the front of the lever, like so. And it's got 4 tabs all the way around, so it probably helps to pull up a little bit on this while trying to release the tabs. Can be a little bit difficult to do because we need to do one side and the other basically at the same time. Try pushing on the knob from the other side, maybe that helps. Yep, that's a little bit better. There we go, so we're pushing on the lever. We can push the control unit out. So here's the little resistors, and this thing is a switch. So to check the operation, what we can do is put a multimeter onto the switch to actually confirm whether the switch is operating intermittently or not. So you get a multimeter, put it on resistance reading, and you can see where it makes contact with the connector. There's basically 3 connections where those bits of gold contact are. So you can have one reading at the end, one in the middle, measure resistance as you move this. I've actually already fixed this switch, but previously when I was moving this lever, the resistance reading would go to infinite resistance and then all over the place just with a very slight movement of this switch contact. You see now that it's reliably giving 0.75 kiloohms, 1.4 kiloohms, 1.6 kiloohms and 2 kiloohms, whereas previously half the time it was infinite kiloohms. The way I fixed it, so you undo this screw, which releases this whole mechanism, and the problem was these little spring connector pieces of metal were basically too low, too bent down, and weren't making good contact with these gold strips on the circuit board. So the way to fix that was just to take it out, bend these pieces of metal up a little bit more, and so it makes a firmer contact. Then reassemble it so that these plastic clips go either side of the lever. So you make sure that moves up and down, which it does, and you reassemble, keeping the spring clips in place and having this little bit of plastic hooking over the end. Make sure everything is going back in nicely, which it is, and we can just check contacts move up and down well, and then put the screw back in place. And hey presto, with a very simple job like that, and because I've dismantled it again, we'll just check the resistance. So yep, 2 kiloohms, 1.6, 1.44 and 0.7, and all working nice and stably. So that's just a matter of now reassembling back into the car. and your headlamp control should now be nice and stable. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.